Damn, we back. Oh, hey, John Morant, John Morant, Bleakies everywhere. We are back. Man, it's been a little minute. We're going to roll over to episode 91. So, man, we got good content tonight. Got a lot of good stuff to talk about with the NCAA championship. Congrats to UConn, to the ladies UConn's, Paige Beckers. We're going to talk about those ladies. And they put, what they call it, BTA, butt cutting, on Coach Staley and the South Carolina Lady Gamecocks. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We also got some stuff from the draft. It's some foul stuff going on. We're gonna get into it. The hate, the hatred for one Shedeur Sanders. They hate when we on top, I guess. When we on top. Well, not me. Look, I'm not a Sanders. You know what I'm getting at. Because Dion is almost like, dang, they couldn't stop Prime. But you know what? I'm not going to give it all away. And shout out to Grade 8 Ovechkin. He broke Gretzky's record. We're gonna give him his flowers on that. And we got our viral news, man. Terrence Howard. He said some things over the weekend. We're gonna get into that. The lady at the Usher concert. But we got some positive stuff. Atlanta, y'all showed up and showed out. Y'all really did. All the social media posts, y'all showed up for a day, and we're gonna give you guys a lot of love, a lot of props for that. So when my bro tap in, there you go.
What's going on?
Hey, what's good, Guala? Hey, back like we never left.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna hold the people. It's episode 91. Welcome back. Welcome. All right. Don't want to get hit with no,
Hey,
with
damn
nothing.
that.
But we're back.
I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it. That's America's favorite pastime. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey,
Yeah.
if you used to watch Welcome Back Carter, you're okay with me.
That's it.
Welcome Back Carter with John Travolta.
And my man.
My man,
What's my guy?
can't think of his name.
I can't think of his
But he was on that.
name.
He was on the Michael Jackson American Dream story.
Dream story.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So guys, we are on this Hoover podcast. I'm Scott Michael Talk. This DJ Empty Rock. What they call you?
The best mix machine.
Hello. And we got the best barbershop talk in sports and viral news. As always, subscribe, share, like. Let's crush the algorithm. Hit that like button. So when everybody goes on YouTube, boom, we pop up. Y'all see the content. Y'all watch. Y'all tap in. You comment. Let us know what's going on. All right.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hey, we need y'all watching. We need you.
Right.
Like Uncle Sam, we need you.
Now,
so hit that subscribe button. And most importantly, with all due respect, hit that comment button. We want to know what you think about the episodes, but be respectful, because that's all I'm gonna say. You already know. Read in between the lines.
Get cooked up and fried like some chicken.
I'm telling you. Hey, we're gonna get you enrolled in FAFO University.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, now we had to jump on a couple people.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm telling you, boy. We had time that day. But anyway, make sure you do that and repeat. Everybody, repeat.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're gonna start with the HBCU rundown. So, of course, represent D for Valley State University. That's our alma mater. Got Miles, Alcorn, Tennessee State, Tuskegee. And I'm going to give a shout out to this one school. We never met a couple of times. Alabama A&M. And I got a special shout out to the ladies basketball head coach. She got more cake than 5 weddings.
Oh, I know you talk about laws. Boy, that girl
Look.
thicker than cold waffle batter, boy. That girl,
Hey, I don't look.
boy,
I don't get how nobody look. Don't they be crapping on black women?
boy,
What the creme of the creme?
boy.
The creme of the creme. Ain't that right? Huh?
Ain't that right, Mickey?
Bum. Yeah, had to throw him away.
Man, I'm talking about good gosh, that
Woo,
girl. Whew, goodness gracious,
man, what you saying? Whew.
boy. Thicker than cold grits in the freezer. I'm telling you.
Cold peanut butter in the
I'm
wintertime.
telling you, boy. You sat outside.
Jammed up on a Tuesday for no reason.
I'm telling you, boy. Whew, Lord.
Oh man, yeah. So definitely had to give shout out not only to the school, but just give some love.
That's it.
Just give some love to the sidelines.
That's it.
She winning on and
The
off the court.
court.
You got any schools to shout out, my boy?
Man, yeah, man. Alabama State University. But first and foremost, I gotta say the Fort Valley State University.
Okay.
Alcorn State University, Clark Atlanta, Albany State, Bowie State,
Yeah.
Arkansas Baptist College. I never said that.
Okay.
Bishop
Okay.
State, Delaware State University,
Yeah.
Spelman, Bluefield State College in West Virginia,
Hmm.
Morehouse, Howard University, North Carolina A&T, North Carolina
Hmm.
Central, Oakwood University in Alabama. I've never heard of that school.
Wow, me too. Hey, wow, you
Tuskegee,
okay? Wow, you did diligence, due
yeah,
diligence on that one.
Tuskegee, Allen
Yes.
University, Bennett,
Yeah.
Cheney in
Right.
Pennsylvania,
Right. Yep.
Claflin, Lawson State in Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
Lawson Community College, actually.
Okay.
Who else, man? Medgar Evers College in
Where
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn
where Brooklyn
at?
at. Norfolk State, uh,
Shout out to Mike Vick up there.
yeah, Grambling,
Yeah.
Langston,
Langston.
Lincoln,
Yes, sir.
PA. Boy,
Uh-huh.
them ladies at Lincoln, PA, boy, when I was, boy, I'll never forget, boy. Them ladies up there, boy,
Uh. Oh.
man, man, went for the Black College Radio Awards, and
Mhm.
Lincoln, and they was there. We was all in one hotel.
Okay.
Fine.
It was a time was
I
had.
was ready to transfer because
That's what I'm saying.
I was ready to transfer.
It's nothing like a HBCU experience. Don't
Man,
let nobody tell you otherwise.
boy, who, goodness gracious, boy, Lord, don't go. I ain't never seen, and how they carry themselves and everything else, man. I was like, I'm ready to go. Where's he now? Where's that?
Look,
And
women
had a
of what we
chance.
say, women of
Yeah,
distinction, women of what? Just gorgeousness.
yes. And had the pleasure of spending the evening with one of them.
Oh,
So, you know,
really now? Yeah.
you
Break
know
it
what I'm
down.
saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to Lincoln,
Her.
Lincoln,
Yeah.
PA.
And yes.
Yes. So uh man, who else? I'm thinking of Savannah State.
All right.
Um, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Well,
Prairie
we're
View,
gonna wrap it
Will
up like that.
Force, with Fisk. Yeah,
Okay.
all of them.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
we're gonna wrap it up like that. And something else, man. I just got in the house. He just biting my foot to death. All right. So we had the Natty on Sunday. Now, of course, by the time we film it, when we get this up, we should have the men's championship. But UConn, like I said, butt cutting, 82-59. That thing over in the third.
I can watch no more of that ass whooping, boy. I can watch no more of that. I can watch it. But you know what
Yeah.
though? But you know what though?
Yeah.
That's what happens. Not saying that South Carolina ain't no dogs,
No.
because we all know,
That's
we all know. But from that graduating class to for this one to have made it as far as they did,
yeah.
you know,
That's coaching.
hey, what
Yeah,
can you do?
yeah.
You,
That's coaching because
that's coaching. It's all coaching. And my shout out to Don Staley. If you don't know about Don Staley back in them early '90s, something wrong with you.
I know.
Don Staley
What
with
did she had a
bit of
bob or
five,
whatever press she had?
every,
She had the
every bit of 5'6" will post you up in the paint. I'm talking about wheel and deal. I'm talking
yeah.
about cross you up, lay it up, folks 6'5", 6'6". I'm talking about height didn't matter.
Yeah.
She was wheeling and
Oh
dealing.
yeah. And
So
yo, I mean,
so
look,
shout out to Don
yeah,
Staley.
bro, she was on that first Olympic team.
Yeah,
She was on Martin.
yeah,
She on that episode of Martin when they got whooped up.
yeah. Got that ass whooped on that court. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know what though? That was all coaching because if you look at UConn, of course you got Paige, then
Mm-hmm.
you got Sarah Strong, then you got Fudd, bro. You just got 24 points, 24 points, 17 points, and you got nothing. I think like a girl came off the bench for South Carolina and scored like 10 points or something. You literally got nothing across the board. It's like when you watch the game and like, dang, I don't think she scored that much. Man, I'm like, damn, they really missing some shots. And then when they put the little stat up there and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's still like single digits, I'm like, wow. Look, the coach talent is always gonna win over. Talent is always gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Yep.
Paige, Bud, and Strong. And when Paige go number one in the draft, you still gonna have Fudd and Strong and whoever else, Gino and them gonna throw the little NIL bag at.
Mm-hmm.
Now check this out. Now obviously nobody gonna cry no river for Dawn Staley because her girls been in it. But bro, that look real bad.
She need.
Hey, I don't.
I think what it is.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out. They're gonna have to throw a bag at somebody. That I said I'm looking at talent when it came down to it because guess what would have happened? Because if Juju Watson hadn't tore her ACL, they would have beat UConn.
Yeah.
And that's what they would have turned around and done. Built the butt on South Carolina yesterday. It still would have been a butt cutting. It just would have been with a different team. It still would have been a butt cutting. Because Juju, bro, for one, when Juju went down with her when she blew her knee, they were still winning them games. They just ran up against UConn. Because you can't beat that three-headed monster that UConn got.
Well,
because bro,
I'm gonna say this.
They got to throw a bag at
one girl. Not only that, Dawn gonna have to hit the portal to see what she can get. She's gonna have to hit the portal and see what she can get, and because she needs some more dogs on the team.
Pow didn't even do nothing.
Yeah,
Lord, I thought he did. Pow had like 3
points. Yeah, they was shutting them girls down, man. It was that defense was just something serious, boy. I was like, damn,
because you know what?
It was beautiful.
It was
beautiful. Like
it was.
Huh?
But I'm not knocking UConn. It was beautiful basketball.
No.
But Dawn didn't have a girl that could go and get a basket.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. UConn defense. Okay. Yeah, UConn defense.
Okay.
Like they inbound the ball. South Carolina inbound the ball. I'm talking about they had to pass the ball around, go in the paint, come back outside the paint. I'm like, damn. Like they can't get nothing. They couldn't do shit. I'm like,
yeah, it wasn't pretty out there.
Yeah, it was beautiful. They
It was beautiful on one
yeah, one
side. It
side
was butt ugly
on
on the
the other.
other side.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Whoo,
Oh man.
shit, boy.
But like I said, look, man, I I you I want look, I'm gonna throw a couple of stuff. 12 chips for Gino. Bro, you get it. It was like I forgot how the banners go with like 90 something. They were like 2002, 2003, 2005. They were like 2010, 2011. I'm like, bum, 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 bum. I'm like, dang, you forget. Because the last time they won a chip, like 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when, like, Don started getting on the road. But, like, bro, like, 12 chips. But just to go back to that game, that third quarter, dang, I
And
just hope it was a better game.
it wasn't nothing.
26 points to 16 points. What you gonna do
You
with that?
can't do it.
I know.
Ain't much. You
I
ain't much to say. It's
I
like
hope it's gonna be a better fight, but you you
not
just
with a
have to have
defense
confidence
like that. Not from UConn.
to have it. Well, look, if I like I
Yes.
said, my women's pick was USC, and I said a few weeks ago when Juju went down, I said, well, dang, even though UConn wasn't my pick, but I said it's really theirs to lose. I just thought it was gonna be a bigger dog fight. But let's we gonna move because like I said, the Natty tonight. By the time when this hit, we're gonna have a champion and we can talk about it on the next show. But um, the Gators in H-Town. Coach Sampson got them Houston boys. I didn't see that coming.
Duke choked.
Yeah, that was boy. I
Duke
didn't see it coming. Duke was my team to win
Duke choked. They was up by 7. And
with like a
and
minute and
then
some
and then
change.
somebody it seemed like somebody just snatched the rug from under him because Cooper Flag couldn't hit no shots.
Man, look,
It was like,
bro,
what the hell just happened? Like
bro,
they hit the switch and the boys de-energized. I don't know what the hell happened.
bro. Look, listen. The game ended up being 70-67. I'm. It was literally like, okay, I got it written down. The guy, all right. Hey, excuse me if I don't know Houston player's name because I didn't think Houston would ever get this far. So, pardon me. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry. All right. My thing was let him hit the three. But when he hits the three, that cut the water off. He hits the three and then turns around and they can't get the ball inbound and they steal the inbound pass. They about to Reggie Miller him. The guy missed the three. Nobody boxes out. I said, oh,
Nobody.
now Duke is panicking. That's why I don't understand how people bet on collegiate sports. I always said never trust a college player. Stuff get
Boy,
tight.
boy, man. I'm like, Cooper could not hit that. Man, I was like,
His
man,
shot was short.
yeah, it
His
was
shot,
short.
he shorted it. Um,
Dang, boy.
and for the people talking about bogus calls, he went over the guy's back. It
Yeah,
was
he did.
a penalty. He
Yeah,
went over his back.
he did.
My thing is this: why did you let it get that desperate in the first place? I know Cooper Flag gonna go number one overall. Blah blah blah. I get it, but I literally saw this kid. If you the man, you gotta close the deal. You gotta close the deal. You that guy, you have to close. You gotta close the case. Well, but like I said, so for the national championship, Florida and Houston, who you got, man?
I'm gonna go with the underdogs, Houston. I'm gonna go with Houston because nobody they
Oh,
came out of nowhere.
yeah, I know. You know what? My intentions were pretty. It's pretty petty. My my pick, I should say. I'm sorry. My pick is pretty petty. I'm not going with them. I'm going with Florida because they put Duke out. Duke was my pick. I'm petty. Stop it. I'm petty.
Well,
I I, I have no, I don't have like a expert analyst thing. I'm going strictly off of petty.
yeah. Well, we gonna see because the game starting in another
Yeah,
hour.
another hour.
Yep.
So like I said, so next time we're gonna break down, and hopefully it's not a blowout. So we have some really good, really cool
Yeah.
content for that
Yeah.
game. So like I said, so you got H-Town and I got the Gators, and we'll
Yes.
see. All right. So guys, do us a huge favor, hit that subscribe button,
Hit that like button,
that share button,
and make sure you comment. Go ahead and comment, man. Tell us who you got. Florida, is it the Florida Gators or is it H-Town? Who you got? Put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? We want to be your priority for sports and viral news, but not only that, for barbershop talk, period, on the internet. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? We got
sir.
the best barbershop talk
For
on
the
the
sports
internet. Flat out,
viral
period.
news.
They can
Yeah.
only hope to contain us. They just can't beat us.
No. All right. NFL draft is around the corner. I think we're like what we like about 2-3 weeks away or something like that. Um, I know I keep harping on this, but it's like the disrespect keep happening. Shador Sanders. My thing is this: the Nepo stuff, the Cam Ward stuff. Like, come on, like y'all, come on, man, y'all, come on, like y'all, like you guys are really irking me on these stupid TV shows. They really irking me. Because last time I talked about it, I talked about the nepotism of it. I said, okay, well, if y'all upset with Dion and Shador or whatever, well, tell Bill Belichick's son to step down from his coaching job. Tell Jeannie Buss to step down from owning the Lakers. Those nepo babies. Matter of fact, Charlotte Flair. I know y'all caught the promo over the weekend. If anybody watched wrestling, I'm the number one Nep. I'm the Queen Nepo baby. Well, tell her to sit her skinny butt down somewhere then. If y'all all right, but we passing Nepo stuff. So my thing, we're talking about pro days, man. Man, where should I'm asking you? Where should Shador really go? All the naysayers, where should he go?
I already told you. It's Oakland. Oakland.
Vegas, you mean?
I mean
I mean
Vegas. I
Vegas.
mean, I keep calling them Oakland.
Yeah, I know
Uh,
that
but Vegas. Yeah, Vegas.
because
Vegas. I would go. That's exactly where I would go. Vegas.
okay, okay.
Vegas.
Mm.
Vegas.
I've
Vegas.
said
And then honorable mention. Another mention. My other pick would be New Orleans. That's it.
I got New York and New Orleans. The Titans, I don't know what bug crawled up but they talking about they left they declined to go to the pro day in Colorado or something. It's like when you see and they pump that stuff out there like, oh, why did they go? What? Well, you know what? All right, well, take Cam Ward then. And Cam Ward is dope. Take him. But it's almost like they made an emphasis in saying they declined to go, or it was like another GM or somebody declined to go to Colorado. All right, we don't draft him.
Right.
But I see I see. Y'all can play in these other people's face.
Mm-hmm.
I see what y'all do. Hold on. Go ahead. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, the dog, man. I had to get him out of here. But yeah, I know, like, all I'm say this: a HBCU to a Power Five, playing at Jackson State, Colorado, the SWAC to the Big 12. His numbers did not
at
decline.
all.
Actually, the numbers went up, didn't decline. Behind a bad offensive line and no running game. I want the young man that know how to deal with adversity, that can still throw on a dime, that's confident. Because oh, and then out of the blue, his arm is weak. What? You know what?
Who said?
Boy,
Wait,
boy,
hold on.
boy,
Who had time?
boy,
Who
these people
had time to smoke? Who had time to smoke that amount of months crack that they let them words come out their mouth? Let them words. What kind of time you had to smoke all that crack? Like what?
I told you.
What? Did you not watch these last two seasons for the Colorado Buffalo? Did you not? Were you not amazed? Did you see the cannon on this man's arm that this man got on his shoulder?
Listen, look.
That boy.
Now,
look.
Now, I'll say this: he doesn't have Josh Allen or Lamar's arm, or okay, those are upper echelon like cannons, but to call his arm weak,
his arm ain't weak.
His arm wasn't weak.
His arm ain't weak.
Fall, and you know what? I'll tell you this. I'm gonna tell you how weak somebody. They said Tom Brady's arm was weak. Where did that get him? They said Peyton Manning's arm was weak. Where did that get him? They said Drew Brees' arm was weak. Where did that get him? You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? You know what's so crazy about when they hate Tebow. They hate Tebow. But guess what? He beat Troy Polamalu and Ryan Clark and all of them in the damn playoffs.
Tebow,
I bet you don't remember that.
When accurate. Tebow was accurate.
He beat. Hey, say what you want, because that was my quarterback. I liked Tim Tebow. I don't care about what nobody say. They screwed him over with Mark Sanchez because his ass was sorry. I don't care if he came from USC, but he was sorry. They should have kept Tebow. The Broncos should have kept Tebow, all because of what's that fool? Was it Troy Aikman? No, not Aikman.
No, bro, come on.
No, not Troy Aikman. I'm thinking about
Hold on. Wait. I don't know where you're going with this.
No,
so they're going to keep
quarterback.
I know
the quarterback. He used to play for the Denver Broncos.
Peyton Manning.
Not Peyton Manning. I'm not talking about Peyton Manning.
Who are you talking about?
Listen to what I'm trying to say. There was another quarterback that used to play for the Denver Broncos back in the 90s. He told the GM, he pretty much hated on Tebow, told the GM that he should look elsewhere.
And they did, and got Peyton Manning.
And got Peyton Manning. So that
with the 2 Super Bowls. Come on, bro. I'm not putting Tebow ahead of Peyton Manning. Come on, man, you bugging.
But
I don't know where that came from.
But he was a rookie though, man. Third
year. Remember he was back.
At least let him
behind Cal Orton. He sat behind Cal Orton. Or somebody.
Yeah, but see, they took him out.
Orton sucked. Hold on, and then Cal Orton sucked. And then everybody want Tebow. Yes. Yep. Tebow won some games. We get it.
And
but
not only got him to the playoffs.
I know that. Tebow would have been paid
back
up, but Tebow can't throw.
You want to get him his
foul hard, but he can't do accurate.
Don't even want to get him his foul. He's accurate enough.
Shador could throw rings around Tebow.
Hey, he was accurate enough to throw that damn ball in 7 seconds down the damn field and score a touchdown.
I'm moving on, man. You bugging, man. Shador can throw rings around that dude. Shador. How did we get here?
Because you said Tebow. You mentioned Tebow.
I didn't. You said Tebow.
You said
Tebow. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Who you said?
I said Josh Allen Lamar Jackson, Brady, Breeze, and Peyton.
Oh, I'm okay. So I'm saying Tebow then. Okay, well
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna put you because he
Okay,
was a rookie.
but hold on. Now, look, he might have throw a ball through a windstorm, but he was inaccurate. He had that long. He was inaccurate. He threw for 49% in the NFL. That's horrible. I can do that. And he
Because he
had
was a
that.
scrambler.
He had a long and he had a long windup that gonna get you hurt. Look at the quarterbacks that flicker. Look at we talking about Shador. Look at Shador throw. He need to stop patting the ball so much. I'll get into that.
Talking about yeah, he does. He
No,
does.
because they kept showing them drop back. I get like when the route is long, you pop the rock. It was like every time pop. I'm like, okay, because in the NFL they're gonna look for tendencies. But anyway,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say often. But
yeah,
no, like look at the boom.
yeah. If he
It's like a flip the
keeps his
wrist,
hand,
it's like a flip the wrist.
yeah.
Tebow used to do all this.
No,
I like, dang,
he would take the
like he had
ball.
to crank his arm back like an
See,
action figure.
no, see what you don't know is I see that's how y'all didn't pay attention. This is how I know y'all didn't pay attention to Tebow. Tebow used to play. He was a pitcher
I
in
know he
college. He
played
was pitching in college.
baseball. Then he tried to play
So
baseball
he,
at
he
30.
would take the ball. So when he throw the ball would be right here. When
Guess
he get ready
what?
the cock it like the get ready to launch it, it'd be
Okay.
right here, and then he bring it over.
Okay. All right. Russell Wilson played baseball. He got drafted to play baseball. He don't throw like that. Kyler Murray got drafted to play baseball. He don't throw
But he
like that.
wasn't the pitcher either.
You throwing a bait? Okay, don't worry
He
about it.
wasn't the pitcher. He wasn't
Shador
the pitcher.
Sanders, once again, Shador Sanders could throw
Tim
rings
Tebow was
around
a
Tim Tebow.
pitcher, and he threw the ball. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. He was a pitcher, an actual
Okay.
pitcher.
Okay.
When
And
look,
he was out of the league in 3 years because he could not throw accurately.
no,
Look at his stats.
he was out of the league because
Bro, he had a game where he only completed 2 passes. I remember.
With the Jets, right?
No.
With the Jets, right?
With Denver. With
No.
Denver. Yeah.
No.
Bro, you got a computer. Look it up. You know what's so beautiful about this? You can Google it. With the Denver Broncos, because Willis McGahee ran crazy. He could not complete nothing but 2 passes. Willis McGahee won them that game because they really a running team. They didn't ask him to throw a lot. He completed like 2 passes. That's why he took the Steelers off guard. They were a running team. They were running the RPO. Either he gave it to Willis McGahee or he kept it himself. That's crazy. We talking about Tim Tebow by himself. But he's dope on ESPN on SEC Network. He dope on that.
But y'all don't want to give him his props that he beat the Iron Curtain.
Okay, all right. Wow, okay. He beat the Steelers. So did a lot of people. That's dope. Man, we got to move on, man. It's crazy we talked about Tim Tebow this long. It's crazy we talking about somebody who crapped out the league in like 4 or 5 years. It's crazy. It's like what Cat Williams? You have an addiction to what? You have a affliction to support losers or whatever he says. It's beneath
He wouldn't
you.
be in that position. He
Bro,
wouldn't have been in that position if somebody was behind him.
Quarterback than him.
And
Who's going to be a better
quarterback? He got lied to, man. And with the Jets, he got lied to. They told that man that he was going to start with the Jets, and then told the same damn lie to Mark Sanchez.
Okay, that's wild. We said Shador Sanders will have a better pro career than Tim Tebow.
He probably will,
already.
But he didn't even get a chance to.
You know why? Because he can throw more than 47% from the pocket. That's crazy.
He didn't even get a chance to.
Hey, okay. All right.
And then on top of that,
I'm not gonna scramble. I can't talk you off that. Hey, I can't talk you off that cliff. You're gonna die on that hill today.
I don't give a damn.
Hey, you like Tim Tebow?
Damn right.
Let's go. Okay. Hey man, we gotta move on, man. That's wild. You talk about this bum like this. This is crazy.
I don't give a look. Hey, he beat Chuck Palomar brother and Ryan Clark. I don't give a damn. He beat them boys. Hey, and that ain't easy. That's not easy. with 7 seconds left on the clock. That
All right,
ain't.
that's you know what, and that's his light. Hey, but you know what? You're right. Look, we're obviously we never had NFL dreams like that. But hey, his dream lasted for what 4 years, and that one play was like his player plays, and he can always hang his hat on beating the Steelers in the playoff, even though next round, Tom Brady beat him by like 40 points. But I ain't gonna talk about that one. Anyway, let's ride. So what's going on with your boy John Morant?
Hey, you know what? They need to leave him alone
No,
because
he needs
your
to be
boy, your boy
mentally,
from. Because look, I'm putting it to you like this: you need to leave him alone because when the Lakers played them Golden State, my man
Oh yeah, I know. I did. Yeah, I
he
can
did the
pronounce his
same
name.
damn thing. He did the same damn thing. They didn't find him. They what's his name did the same
Buddy Hield
who was it?
did it. Buddy Hield did it.
Yeah,
But
Buddy Hield.
I'm telling you who
Yeah.
did it.
They just targeting John Morant, and that shit needs to stop. And it needs to stop. It
All
needs
right,
to stop.
can I Can I just get on the other side of that fence real quick? So if I'm on social media, TMZ with Guns and Strip Club, TMZ social media with flashing guns and the blinky in the car, and the league suspended me for mad games for having the blinky out. Then I come back, you know, and then I got the finger blinky. What that? Wow, that sounds crazy. That sounded crazy. he got the water guns. Whatever he doing.
The super
Whatever.
soakers.
Right. He on the court. I'm just looking at it from that angle. So you gotta slap. He got a slap on the wrist first time. He got suspended with the actual heater, and then he come back. So $75,000 is what he got for his troubles. I'm just trying to look at it from both sides.
It's one of them things where if you gonna do it for one, do it for all. You know what I
But
mean? It's
my
kind of
argument, but they weren't on TMZ with the heaters.
but they're not they're not finding him because that shit. It's because he's doing this.
I know that.
It's like this.
Because he had okay. Oh, I got a better example. Okay, we've seen. Matter of fact, Steph even got into it. You see, like sometimes guys get into it. They kind of nudge and push and shove. Ain't nobody gonna throw no hands. What happened when Draymond Green gets in somebody's face and he shoves somebody? What did they do to him? He gets a technical foul and he gets thrown out. I'm gonna answer it for you. You know why? He has a history. Bro, he choked out Rudy Gobert in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
He punched LeBron in the balls during the finals.
Yeah.
He has a history of fighting people. So the moment he turns around and gets in somebody's face, the ref is like, And if you keep it up, I'm tossing you. That's all I'm saying. If you have a bad history or something, they're going to fine you heavy or toss you out the game.
So in other words, Ja is on their radar for doing something stupid. So now now without it being an actual gun in the game, if I do this right here, I'm in more trouble. Okay, it's still stupid, but it's fucked up.
Have you not watched pro sports? Bro, we've seen it our whole life. We really have. Ron Artest.
Oh, yeah.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
Do I need to talk about Ron?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
He like to fight too.
Right.
Yeah. He like to fight too.
Hey. What's my man in the NFL? The linebacker for Cincinnati. Burfict. They end up having to kick him out the league. Burfict. Every time you even, because they start to get the head hunting out of the league. He didn't care. He didn't care. He'll step on you, hit you late. Ask Antonio Brown. Probably why he acting crazy now. Boy, hit you late. Because now sometimes, like, you get, sometimes like in the act of the play, they'll fight. I mean, they're gonna hit you with the flag.
Yeah.
But they might take it easy with the money.
Yeah, he might have made Antonio Brown brain jump.
Right.
So,
but you remember what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What was his number? Was his number like 57?
57, 58, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
James Harrison. Debo.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Man, I saw something he was talking about, man, they fined him about $1 million in the league. He said, boy, they fined him so because he had built a reputation. So every little team, the fines were real high.
Yeah.
Like, I might catch you. They hit me, look, all right, Scott, that's like 15, 20 grand. Yep, I messed up. But him, he catch you, 80 grand. Like, you taking away you about to take away this man's whole check.
Yeah.
But that's what I just had to, that's what I'm saying about, come on, man, like, John, man, come on, man. The NBA, they said that the NBA, they called him or they brought him to New York to try to warn him, man, and he turned around against Miami, even though he hit the game winner, but then they talking about the blinky.
John, if I were you, man, hey, just do what everybody else do. Just throw up the 3 symbol and just walk it off.
Hit the 3. What other kids do?
Because I swear on everything I love. When Luka, I remember when Luka, when he was playing for the Mavericks, he used to, do that whole like that. Nobody blinks an eye. Nobody said
no,
shit.
They didn't. No, you're right. They didn't. You are completely right.
So it's like, yeah, Ja, I hate it for you. And then like looking at your perspective, Scott, you kind of made this bed for yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because what millionaire is gonna ride around in his car with your hood rat friends with a damn gun in your car talking about
that Memphis got into him.
Memphis.
But that Memphis nothing to play with now.
No, make it easy money, pimping hoes, and serious bitch. Make it easy money.
But that Memphis got into. You can't convince me otherwise. The look, the wrong influence. Look, hey, bro, you live in a gated community. You live mad safe. You go home, you play ball. Don't ride around acting like you want to. Hey, we see the headlines. That's all I'm saying. We see the headlines. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Leave that alone. Leave that alone, my boy. Leave that alone. But before we move on, quick shout out to Alexander Ovechkin, the legend, DC Capitals. He broke Wayne Gretzky's scoring title.
Yeah, he was on the 3. He was on the 3 away, 3 goals away. Yep. He was on the 3 goals away. For somebody that don't watch hockey that often, that's hearing about that Wayne, because Wayne Gretzky was the man in the early 90s.
The break one. He's the GOAT. Now Wayne's the GOAT.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he won the Rookie of the Year and the MVP together back because he started in Edmonton.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously he won a bunch of chips as an Oiler. He brought hockey to LA. Obviously played for the Kings a bunch of years. But he did what Kareem did. Nobody thought they would catch Kareem, obviously. But LeBron played long enough, great enough. Ovechkin did the same thing, man. Ovechkin, same thing, MVP. He got a chip. He brought a chip to DC a few years ago. I watch hockey during the playoffs. It's nothing like it. Hockey during the playoffs is crazy. I just had to throw that out there because I'm a fan. I remember I remember those great matchups between him and Sidney Crosby years
Mm-hmm.
ago when
I heard
they
about
were younger. It's just that, see, they thought Sidney was, even though Alex always scored a lot of goals. I'm not saying he didn't, but a lot of people looked at Sidney like the golden child. But
Mm-hmm.
Sidney had a lot of concussions. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You have to be healthy. It's not just longevity and consistent, but
Gotta
you got to stay
be.
on the field or the ice
Yeah.
or the court.
Yep.
LeBron was able to stay healthy for all these years. Of course, he's gonna end up breaking so many records. Same thing
Hey,
with Ovechkin.
hey. I was having this conversation this past weekend, over the
Mhm.
weekend,
Yeah.
with the Olympics being in LA in 2028.
Right.
I think LeBron gonna stay in the league till that happens. He gonna play for Team
Well,
USA one more time
hey, I don't blame
before he
him.
retires.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, he already a Laker. He's always gonna be ambassador for the game. I
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
I mean, he gonna be he's gonna be up there in a few years. So I mean, he'll have maybe a limited minutes, but so
Why not?
why not? I would. But anyway, so guys, click that
Hit
subscribe button,
that like button.
hit that share
Make sure
button.
you comment and repeat.
Yeah,
Yes. Make sure you comment on this episode 91. We need your social engagement. For we got the best barbershop talk on the internet, flat out. Period. We want to be your number one priority for sports and viral news. They can only hope to contain us. They
yeah,
can't beat us.
man, boy. Ooh, I stumbled through that subscribe, boy. My boy, I'm about to sneeze on myself.
But hey,
Hey, but we we gonna move on. We're gonna truck through here. Saw some beautiful stuff over the weekend in Atlanta.
4-4 day.
Yeah,
4-4, man.
no
I wish I
drama.
was back home, man.
Oh
I
man,
wish.
no
I wish I was
drama.
back home. Underground was
Oh,
crunk. Well,
give
underground was
give
crunk.
give give us the story.
Look,
Give us a
so
layout, the groundwork. Yeah.
4-4 day, man, to celebrate old Atlanta. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? The culture, old Atlanta culture.
Yeah.
And, folks just, I guess was thinking about the whole thing with, Freaknik and everything. So they, it was like a reenactment.
Okay.
But it was downtown right there at 5
Mm.
Points. 5 Points. It was in different areas as well. But yeah, man, look, old Atlanta
Mhm.
ain't man, look, this new Atlanta
Okay.
ain't got nothing on the old Atlanta.
All right.
Nothing. I mean, it was so crunk that you knew your city was crunk when all the skating rinks was crunk. You go to the skating rink Friday and Saturday night. It was either you could go to the skating rink to dance or to skate.
Okay.
The club, the nightlife was unmatched anywhere. Like anywhere. I don't care what they say about New York. I don't care what you say about DC during the early and late 90s.
Okay.
Clubs didn't close at 6 in the morning.
Well,
Clubs did not close.
JD said it.
Yeah. Bro, dude, my freshman year at Fort Valley.
Okay. Talk to me, Goose.
Went to the legendary Club Kaya.
Okay.
Now, if you know about Club Kaya,
heard about it.
if you go on a specific Saturday night, or Northern Exposure, if it's a Northern Exposure, you better hope you on the right dance floor. Cause boy, I went with my cousin. What was it? It was All-Star Weekend.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
All-Star Weekend.
everybody was in this.
They had 4 lines. It was like 3 lines trying to get in there. Man, bombs over bad that just came out. Stank on it.
Yeah, stay up. Yeah.
Boy, boy, 3 dance floors, man.
Man, it sound like it sound like you got some stories that, can you tell some of these stories?
Dude,
You gotta
it was shoulder. It was shoulder to shoulder in
protect,
that bitch.
huh?
And it was shoulder to shoulder in that bitch. And the women, it was more women in there than anything. So it wasn't no thing for somebody they play the right song, boy. You got cheeks on you, boy. Let's go. Let's go. They play the right song. Nas play the right song. It's a rap. It's
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a rap. But the bounce,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, old Atlanta, man, look.
Okay.
The
Take your time.
warehouse.
Okay.
If you know like specific names of people who can dance in Atlanta, man, Mickey Mouse, rest in peace. He passed away. Oh man, yeah, it was just old Atlanta was just better. The music was just better. It wasn't no drill music. This was just actual party music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was just, what it was like to go into a club and come out that bitch sweating like your shirt is drenched.
Oh, listen, I had a conversation about that about 2 weekends ago. 2 weeks ago. I'm like, everybody too cool, man. They don't want to, like, when you just walk out and you just drenched with sweat. Like, see, I bet you go to a club now and go right to bed. Man, you better jump your butt in the shower back then.
Man, what?
I mean, just sweating, just
dude,
shirt clinging to you. You had to take everything.
They stand on now this new Atlanta, they because they got sections all over the dance floor. See, we live for the dance floor. That was us.
That's my.
See, we live for that dance floor. And now they standing on top of the section, sitting on top of the section, standing around.
Everybody
you walk in there, they just standing around. Ain't nobody doing nothing. They're just going like this, doing this shit. I'm like,
ain't nobody have, like, bro, you could have.
Y'all could have did that shit at home. You could have stood on top of your couch at home. Like, like it's
we party.
I'm talking about like it. Dude, I went to the atrium in high school when they had the team party, the team party, and the atrium in Stone Mountain.
I caught a little bit of. I was there about a couple of years. See, Atlanta. That's why you the first time about.
Boy, the atrium, man.
Keep going.
I won 21, but boy, you had the atrium, Club Flavors, Club Hennessy. It was like, you couldn't get in there, but you knew it was gonna be around. But then it wasn't around for long. Once after I went to college, and goodness gracious, boy, that was a time. But this new Atlanta, I'm sorry, y'all missed out. Y'all missed out, man.
Oh,
Y'all don't dance. All y'all do is y'all. I don't know, man. Y'all missed out, bro.
You know what? It's just I see it on social media all the time, and if from what I see, if people are dancing, they dance within themselves.
Yeah, but see, dude, you know what? All I got to do is mention this one thing, and we both gonna agree on it.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, 2 words. Okay. The Rock. Now.
All right. The Rock. All righty there. All right there.
Now,
but we live on the dance floor.
Yes.
Bro, like, honestly, I ain't drink like that. I didn't care. I just walked in there. I saw people from class, or I saw new girls from Macon. Hey, some people came down from Atlanta, so you just seem like you would see new faces every Thursday, every college night. That was a thrill. Like, okay, dang, okay, who's she? Okay, what's going on? Let me try to give me a
Man,
little bit. Oh,
it was this tall girl. I thought she look. I remember one specific night, man. It was this tall girl. She kept throwing her middle finger. I thought she was throwing them up at me.
okay.
And I was like, what the fuck? So I did the same thing too.
Yeah.
So like later on, she started doing something and she pulled me. I was like, whoa.
Oh,
Oh, shit. I thought she was
in
mad
the
at me.
vortex.
But she just thought, man, she was tall. But man, look, I would have climbed that mountain. I would have climbed that tree, boy. Because she grabbed me. She grabbed near the stage. It was near the stage. If you remember that little corner, on the left side of the rock, there was a
The step. Wait, over there by the step? Or the
yeah,
steps
the steps
on the other side?
on the left
Was the
side,
steps over there?
and it was a bar right there. It's a bar. It was like a
Oh,
long bar.
okay. No, bro, I think you talking
That's
about
what
that was the other side,
she
wasn't it?
grabbed
I
me.
thought
She
that was
grabbed me. I said, "Oh shit, like let's go." Boy, but that's what it was about. It was
I
about
know. It
having
was just having
fun
a good time.
and nobody fighting,
Nobody
nobody
having
no
beef.
pulling no triggers, and
And that's
it's
what I saw on social media.
yeah,
Everybody
and
having a good time.
everybody
Everybody,
having a good time,
it's like somebody.
dancing outside.
It seemed like somebody had. I forgot what street it was. They had the food trucks. Everybody's going to the food trucks. Everybody pulling out the cars.
Yeah,
It was no issue, no drama. That's what it's supposed
yeah,
to be about. Have a good time.
yeah, yeah.
Why beef? Why hate? The cars was out. Everybody had the food. The food was looking good. The girls was looking good. That's what it's about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, boy.
But I gotta throw some cold water on these viral things.
Uh-oh.
Not that we want to have a good time, but we gotta jump back into some some BS. So Usher strikes again, but I don't want to say that because it takes two to tango. So I know everybody saw what went viral. The woman got mad comfortable with Usher, which we all seen before. He goes around what's like the front row
Yeah,
thing, and she did the most, which
yeah.
some women didn't
Hey,
do. But
yeah.
when you have a husband at home,
Every night I gotta prove my love. Hey, he probably was at home talking about every night I gotta prove my love. And this is what this heifer doing out here in these damn streets. Damn auntie out here about trying to risk it all for us. It's just, I gotta prove my damn love every night.
man,
Ah,
listen.
hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
auntie, hey, I believe if us, cause us like them damn older women, man. Us like them damn older women, and I really believe Auntie had some intentions. I think she was
You
ready.
think?
I think she ready to lead you anyway, brother.
You
Cause
think?
she ready.
Did did you hear the details of this whole thing?
So all I saw was the video. The video.
Okay.
So what's the story behind it?
Okay. The story behind it was, for one, the husband has filed for divorce. Like I said, it does take two to tango. Cause see, the thing is, see, these women. Hey, now I've seen clips where Usher will go to do his spiel or whatever, and women have told him no because they respect their partner. But I'm gonna say it like this, ladies. He does this every night. I think he's still doing his residency in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He does this every night. He will do this with another woman in another show, and another show, and another show, and probably 20 more shows after that. you do this in front of everybody to see, because it seems like every time he do it, it go viral. You got to go home with somebody. He's going to pick another woman the next night. Y'all need to think long and hard. But then it, but you know what? But then again, relationships, I swear, loyalty is people. Sometimes people are just as loyal as who ask them.
Boy, look here.
Loyal as their options.
I'm telling you, boy, because boy.
Did you saw the video? You that like boy, she
was ready to risk it all.
In front of, how many people you think was at that concert?
Shit, about a good 25,000.
And she about to risk it all in front of all 5K.
All 25,000.
And a man at home probably bought the tickets. But I don't know nothing. Man, boy, this is.
But you know what though?
Go ahead.
If she willing to kiss Usher like that, homeboy, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Because if she's not showing you that type of attention at home, especially in public, that's a red.
Oh, that was the other. Yeah. You heard it. That was the other little Diddy, little caveat.
Oh wow. Yeah. You did right. You did right. Cause she was rich. She I hate to say it like this, dog. I hate to say it like this, cause she want to get cream pie. Well, she want that cake pounded. That's what it is. At 50-some years old, she want something. I'm telling you, she want to get bent over. But look, if it ain't us, it's somebody else that's gonna be doing the bending. I'm telling you, dog. Hey, I'm just telling you. And it may not just be you. Dude, I hate it. I hate that because why would you get married?
I hate that for
because why would you get married if knowing? Because see, that's the telltale sign.
Yeah.
Why would you get married knowing that you not really ready for this type of like you're not really ready for this type of you ready you pledge allegiance to the streets.
I know it. I hate to see it because you know what? Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm traditional. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm gonna be single, I'll be single. If I'm with somebody, like what you and your wife got is something that I would love to have one day because I really do believe in that. But my antennas, they're up. If I start to see little stuff, I'm not an overly affectionate guy. I'm just not. But dang, they said she didn't show him still, but she didn't show him no public affection. This is what he said. He could be lying. That's what he said. But the moment Mr. Raymond,
I'm talking about. Yeah, like Michael said, as soon as he saw talking about as soon as he started doing that, he like, you just melted his hands.
Right. I just hate to see
but you know what? It just makes you wonder. It just makes you wonder. And this is another question.
Okay.
You know all this shit. You know all this, and my ex, she like it. It makes you wonder.
Okay.
That the stuff that you know you wouldn't, your partner wouldn't do with you, but she's willing to do with the next person, with the next person. But the person that you was with wanted to do these things with you. But why is it okay for you to
go over here
and do it there and not when we were
Now, obviously, Usher is shooting for the moon because he's a celebrity. Yeah, take Usher out of it. He's a celebrity. Maybe you ain't had no chance. I don't know what you thought you were doing, but just in general, because you know what, I think a lot of time people think the grass is greener on the
On the
side
other
somewhere
side.
else.
Mm-hmm.
While you might be with somebody trying to fertilize the lawn right now. If you help fertilize the lawn, that grass can be just abundantly beautiful and full and rich and green as the grass over there.
Yeah,
See that?
because I know some couples that got jungles. They got jungles. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Okay.
So
It's
it can
there.
be done. It's
Right.
just
You can be
that. So
done. Right.
I think sometimes women think that okay, I'm not doing this with this, that, and the third.
Go, keep
They'll
going.
only do that with they'll only wear that badge when you're, I guess, a certain type of person. You know, so they'll
Okay, you know what?
only
All
wear
right.
that badge. Yeah, they'll
Okay.
only wear that badge if you're a certain type
Okay.
of person. If you're
I, I think I figured you're gonna go there. Have you ever heard of nobody want to see the labor? Don't nobody care about the labor. They just want to see the baby. Have you heard
yep.
that expression before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you see what Ruby Rose said? I don't. She's like an influencer or somebody.
Uh-huh. What's she say?
Okay. She said she will only date a guy who makes $5 million a year.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
what? Good luck.
wait. Hold on. Because I can see the gears grinding. I brought her up because she said that like last week, but I brought that conversation up because that kind of went viral. Because once again, it's a woman that don't want to see the grind. She don't care about your hustle. She don't care about the labor, so to speak. She
Mm-hmm.
want to see the baby. So you probably been grinding for like 5, 6 years, and the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow was right there. You about to grab it, but instead of helping you grab it, they said, not until you grab it, not until you grab that pot of gold. I don't have nothing to do with you. Grab the pot of gold, then they want to jump in in your dating pool, because there's a lot of different dating pools out here. Now I don't look. She can say whatever. Hey, I have $5 million, so that I stay within my financial lane. I don't, and if I and you know what? If I was making $5 million a year, you goofy, don't go out and say it. You just got gold digger. You just might well just
You know,
tattoo it across your head. At least
you know
you
that.
just told me you don't care about nothing else but some money.
Hey, I'll pull a Bruce Wayne on their ass. I'll pull a Bruce Wayne on their ass. I'll
What's that?
go out and buy me a '97 Honda Accord.
I know.
I'll go buy me a '97 Honda Accord and act like I go to work every day,
Right.
just so I can meet. And if whoever I meet, they just show me who they are. They show me who they are.
Yeah. You
See,
know what? I
yeah.
saw that. You know what? I saw that on. I don't know what I was watching, and the guy was like crazy paid,
Yeah.
but he kind of dressed down because he said he wanted somebody to like him for him. So like he crazy, like big crazy house the whole night, but he would just kind of bop around like whatever, woo, woo. And he found a woman that liked him for him, and then like I think like she got mad at him because like, well, you lied about who you were. I had to, because the women I've met only liked me because I had a lot of money. So he dressed down, he downplayed his life to try to find a woman that would like him for him. I don't know I don't know how we got here, but that's what we got. The grass is greener and all this and third. So the lady, she played my guy. I don't know what was going on. She went to the Usher concert. Look, I don't know what she thought about the grass being. I just use that analogy because there's no grass on the other side. Usher's not taking you home, old lady. For one, he's already married. too. He does that every night. I get. I'm telling you.
Hey, you might be shit out of luck like Leprechaun likes to the auntie. I'm sorry, cause you probably had an Usher at the house. You just didn't take a chance on it.
That
You
what I
probably had a
that's
Usher at the house.
that's why I said about the grass. That's why I was because if you cultivate the lawn, you can have your own Usher house.
Yep.
You just
See, you could have
y'all go out
had
there,
your own jungle.
Yep.
You could
Go
have
out there and
had your own jungle.
put some water,
Dang, and been well saturated and fumigated.
exactly. But, hey, but anyway, that's how the cookie crumbled.
Yep.
And I guess oh, good segue. I said cookie crumble. It just hit me. Speaking of Cookie, well, Cookie Lyon's TV husband. I'm great at this. So Cookie Lyon's TV husband, Lucian Lyon, he just went on an interview. But I don't know I don't know how to say this one. You wanna take this one? I don't know.
So Terrence Howard, we just gonna cut to we gonna cut all this the rigmarole. We just gonna cut to the chase.
Okay.
So Terrence Howard was on an interview with some kind of podcast.
Who cares? Who cares?
And he says that Diddy tried to Diddy him.
Yeah, it's the way else to say it. I don't.
He says that Diddy said that he wanted him Terrence Howard to be his own personal acting coach.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. He was like, cool. He was like, cool. Okay, I get there. I said, so I'm thinking to myself, where's the acting material at?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, just sitting there. He just sitting there, just staring at him and stuff like that. And he was like, it was time to go. So.
Man, like, what you looking at me for? You looking at me
for? This ain't the crying game, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you look at me for.
Hey, I look back. I'm crazy. I look back at you. I said, "What you looking at?"
Yeah.
I look back at you. Anyway, go ahead. What?
Yeah, but nah, man. He was just like, he thought that that's what he was after. He was after me. So that I thought that was wild.
Yeah. Oh no. The assistant kind of brought it to his attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. About, he still want to hang out with you next weekend. Oh, look. I don't know what year this was.
Hey.
I don't know if he threw the year out there. All I'm saying is, if you call me over to help you out with something, you just looking at me the whole time like, all right, dude. Like, what am I even over here for?
It don't even matter what year it was. He just been hanging out in South Beach too long.
He been hanging out a lot of places.
Cause I heard about what's going on in South Beach. Like, you go to the wrong party, bitch. You might have to go get some counseling.
Wow.
You go to the wrong party. I'm telling you.
And he said about going to the wrong party.
Yeah.
Or maybe now if you're into going to those type of parties, you know what? Look, I don't know, man. Look, man. Because didn't he do an interview before, kind of hinting at this stuff? Yeah. Hey, I guess Terrence got that FU money at this point because he's saying a lot of stuff.
Hey. Like Cat Williams say, this is the year of all truths, man.
Man, and he called it, and people are coming out and saying what's going on.
Yeah. So,
yeah. He said, yeah, man. What did he say? He was like, yeah, man, people giving up their dignity out here for some money and some awards. He said, man, I ain't getting no dress for nobody and bending over. I said, whoa, what is it? Bro, I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, what is this interview about? Whoa. Hey,
But I still want to know why this man buying secrets. But we're gonna put a pin in we're gonna put a
oh,
pin in that.
oh.
Like he missed the body from Clue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Buying secrets, trying to blackmail for blackmail.
hey, hey, you know what? Hey, it's a dirty
It's a
game out here in
dirty
this world. But
game.
if somebody got
But you know
leverage
what?
on you.
But you know what though? He said this shit. He said the same shit in one of his comedy specials.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, what was his name? Mr. Oak. He said Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Ogilvy
yeah,
from
yeah. Way back. Yeah, way
yeah,
back. Man,
yeah.
look,
He was doing it then.
then, you know what? Then look, I'm a lot of, look, Dave Chappelle been talking about it. Cat been talking about it. Terrence Howard been talking about it. Your boy, B-Rad. What's his name?
B-Rad.
What the actor? What's Jamie Kennedy? Something like that.
Yeah.
The white boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
who played B-Rad in Malibu Most Wanted.
Yeah.
I caught a clip. He was talking about some stuff. Man, look. Man, them people, man, look, I don't know what's going on. I don't care to know what's going on. But a lot of these actors or these see, it's one thing with comedians say because like, oh, okay, he might be all right, key. Sometimes it's truth and jokes. And Denzel said, "You better leave 15 minutes for the devil to show up."
There. He look. He had experience. That means he know his boundaries and limitations. I am not gonna be.
Yep.
I'm finna leave. I stay here
Denzel
for
said,
hours. I'm gone. No,
and you know,
he know what's going on. He probably Denzel probably them probably know what's going on.
Look
more than what we know.
Look. I mean, hey, you got likes of Harvey Weinstein got locked up for the what they call them casting couches or whatever they call it. I'm just saying. Look, Terrence Howard put it out there. Hey.
Yeah.
Man. So, yeah. So Terrence Howard, he dropped a little bomb out there over the last few days, didn't he? He dropped that. He said, hold that.
Yep.
He said, I know a lot of you out there doing some wild stuff.
Boy,
tighten up.
Tighten up.
But you know what? But you know what? They say, boy, they what they say. That fame stuff more addictive to crack. I think. Unfortunately, you got people out there that wouldn't do whatever to get on top or stay on top. No pun intended.
It ain't worth your soul. It ain't never worth your soul.
And you got
not even a piece of
in the mirror.
Not even a piece of it.
You are the one that wake up in the morning and gotta look yourself in the mirror.
You ain't lying.
So look, you should whatever it is, you should get your foot in the door with your smarts and your talent.
Yep.
You don't know because you said it, about I know you brought up Cat William buying secrets. You don't know. You think, oh, well, I just do that to get on. I just do. You don't know. Somebody might be laying in the cut with camera.
Yeah.
It might be
you ain't lying.
Camera.
You ain't lying. You ain't never lied.
Hey, people dirty out here.
What?
Yeah,
man.
Hey,
look,
huh?
look, like, cause
what's up? Well, let me give you a scenario.
Yeah.
What are they coming at you with a low offer? Like you've been doing your thing, but say you're actor, you're Mr. Brennan Action, you action star.
Okay.
Brennan Action. But you've been doing your thing. But it's payday.
Okay.
Your last two movies done hit. About to get about 20 mil, 25 mil a movie.
Okay.
They don't want to pay you 25 mil. They want to lowball the offer, no pun intended, give about 15. Like, like, oh no, I done racked in about $500 million.
Yeah, I need my
movie.
10 million. I need
I
my
need 10 million more.
yeah, I
Yeah,
need
yeah,
10
yeah. I
million
need 10 million
more.
more. Yeah. You give me 50. No, I need another 10 on top of that.
Yeah,
And what
yeah.
they say, and they say, really? That what you want? Pull out that camera phone, pull out that phone. You shoot, right? Now this could be on TMZ tonight.
And see,
Because
boy, I believe there's a lot of
people
that
out
don't
here
went
dirty,
down.
boy.
Yeah, it's a lot of that went down. Don't went on. A lot of
You
that.
stick a hand in the half. All right. Being the mean, man, with your agent, they might not even tell you. They might go to your agent. Now look, this could be on TMZ or not. What you want to do?
And I think that's what happened to Diddy. I think
You know what?
that's what happened to Diddy. I really do. I really do. Even though we did an episode about it, I really do think that happened to Diddy. He was being extorted. He was being blackmailed because all of a sudden,
Mm-hmm.
and that happened when 2016.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Like didn't they say like something like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 years ago. Nah.
Nah.
Yeah,
You come on, man. Y'all know y'all
you
had
black.
that in your back
Yeah,
pocket.
y'all were blackmailing that man. He
You
said,
knew
"Nah,
y'all
I ain't
had.
paying you shit up."
Yeah, you knew y'all had that video, even though it was a horrible video. I'm not condoning the
Yeah.
video, but you know they had that. How convenient was that? They had that video in their back pocket because I always said we talked about it that episode. It went downhill when he sued that liquor company. They said, "Really? That's
That's what
the
we
game
doing.
you want to play?"
Oh, okay. They had that ace in the pocket.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone. Cause you know we keep our head on swivel around here.
Yeah.
People forget this. Because he said it multiple times, if I'm not mistaken, like on his lives or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to start a black Democratic Party. He wanted to get into the political space.
Politics.
He look, Google it. I'm pretty sure you can Google it or probably on YouTube somewhere where he talked about starting like a black political party, not a Democrat. You know what I mean? Like a black political party or whatever. Like because let's be real, he got political friends. He got a lot of ties. Like let's not. I know he's fallen from grace. He did allegedly he did all these wild things. But let's not pretend just a few short years ago. Let's not pretend like like he wasn't like people wasn't not messing with him. I think this is what I said this from day one. He got wrong somewhere. Where was the liquor company? That's a big company. They don't just do Ciroc and DeLeon. I think that's the same company that deal with what's the actor George Clooney. You know George Clooney got a tequila. They do big business for a lot of years. Big business. Or maybe the political stuff. Somewhere down the line, somebody said, "Whoa, pump the brakes." I just think it. I know. I know I sound like the guy with the tin helmet on. You know what they say?
Yeah.
I think he overstepped himself somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you can't you just can't convince me that he said these things, he did these things with the lawsuit or talking about the black political party and all this stuff or whatever, and then like immediately the Cassie stuff, immediately the lawsuits, immediately the house raided, immediately boom, 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 boom. It's like we know what you do behind closed doors, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Well, it's almost game time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep, it's game time.
Yep.
Once
And
again, hey, yeah, this episode 91?
91.
91.
Man,
All
bro,
right.
ooh, almost close
Almost to
to.
100.
Yep.
Almost to 100.
Yeah,
But hey,
big
be sure to hit that like button,
subscribe button.
hit the share button,
Mm-hmm. And comment.
and make sure you comment. Oh, see, you don't miss it.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't miss the episode.
yeah.
This man don't miss the
Well,
episode.
well, listen. Well, just to reiterate, I got Florida because I'm petty.
And I got University of Houston, man. Because they
Yeah,
came out of nowhere.
yeah.
So yeah, man, yeah, that's who we got, Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So we're gonna catch the game.
Go ahead and catch the game. I'm about to eat some of this good lasagnas.
Right. Yeah, I need to eat some dinner myself. But of course, until next time, as always, keep your head on the swivel for the nonsense, because like I said, it's definitely out there.
But hey, the moral of the story of this episode, the moral of the story is go with the Usher you got at home. For all y'all
That's it.
aunties out there.
Yep.
The Usher you got at home.
Exactly. All right.
All right.
So 91 in the books. Check out all our content on the Swivel Podcast.
On YouTube.
Yes. Right here on YouTube. Check it out. We out.
We out.